Good evening, folks. This is Deb Delapiana, and this is your short take. I really wasn't going to do this tonight um, because I'm working on the website coming up over the weekend, this coming weekend. We're going to be unveiling all the updates to it. We haven't done that in a while. I'm really trying to get some shit done this week, but I just have to say that I'm in the mode now where every time someone with the last name of Trump opens their fucking mouth, it needs to be dealt with. So tonight we're going to talk about Donnie Jr. Let's talk about the ignoramus that he is. Hang on a second here. We're going to start right here. So according to Don Jr. here, a quote, militant female can become an admiral or general in today's military, quote, for no other reason other than that they're probably female, end quote. And then, he just had to get this in. And this is what set me off. Or, quote, if you can say, hey, I'm trans, end quote, they'll make you a general. Well, Dawn, they didn't make her a general. And you know who I'm talking about here. It's Rachel Levine, or Levine. They made her an admiral. But that has nothing to do with what we're talking about here. What we're actually talking about here are her qualifications. So we're going to talk a little bit about Rachel Levine's qualifications, and then we're going to talk a little bit about Donnie Jr.'s qualifications, even as a human being. So let's talk about Dr. Levine for a few minutes. So it wasn't just a question of Dr. Levine saying, hey, I'm trans, and of Joe Biden deciding to nominate her because he wanted to nominate a trans person to show that he's progressive. Okay. Admiral Levine graduated from Harvard College with a BS, and then got her MD degree from Tulane University School of Medicine. She completed her training in pediatrics and adolescent medicine at the Mount Sinai Medical Center in New York City. As a physician, she focused on the intersection between mental and physical health, treating children, adolescents, and young adults. Admiral Levine was a professor of pediatrics and psychiatry at the Penn State College of Medicine. Her previous posts included vice chair for clinical affairs for the Department of Pediatrics and chief of the Division of Adolescent Medicine and Eating Disorders at the Penn State Hershey Medical Center. And, I know we're going to get the inevitable right-wingers talking about the fact that, she doesn't look like she did so great with those eating disorders, because I saw a lot of that shit on BitChute. And really, it made me want to just puke, to be honest with you. It's the first time ever that anything ever spurred me to completely deplatform this group from BitChute and Gab, because at that point we were thinking maybe we could win some people over or reason with them. We learned very quickly that that wasn't the case. The hateful commentary on both of those sites about Rachel Levine was just over the top. It was just some of the ugliest, nastiest shit I've ever seen in my life. And I just wanted my group to be no part of that. So let's continue here. In 2015, Pennsylvania Governor Tom Wolf nominated Admiral Levine to be the Pennsylvania's physician general, and she was subsequently unanimously confirmed by the state Senate. In March of 2018, she was named Pennsylvania's Secretary of Health. And she actually worked on Pennsylvania's opioid crisis, focusing attention on maternal health and improved immunization rates among children. Her decision to issue a standing order for the anti-overdose drug naloxone saved thousands of lives by allowing law enforcement to carry the drug and Pennsylvanians to purchase it without a prescription from their doctor. She is a fellow of the American Academy of Pediatrics, the Society for Adolescent Health and Medicine, and the Academy for Eating Disorders. She was also the president of the Association of State and Territorial Health Officials. In addition to her recent posts in medicine and government, Admiral Levine is an accomplished speaker and author of numerous publications on the opioid crisis, on adolescent medicine and eating disorders, as well as LGBT medicine. Come over here for a couple of minutes. I'm proud to say, I must say, she is originally from Wakefield, Massachusetts. She attended Belmont Hill School in Belmont, Massachusetts. And you know what? I'm proud of that. I think that's a great thing. That makes me feel really good. I really have a lot of respect for Rachel Levine, and not just because she's transgender, but because she is qualified and she is a woman and she belongs where she is. And for someone like Donald Trump Jr. to be disparaging like that, it again just shows just how nasty the right wing is. Let's talk about Donald Trump's qualifications as a human being. Donald J. Trump is an innovator and leader in today's young business world, really. As an executive vice president at the Trump Organization, Donald Jr. works to expand the company's real estate, retail, commercial, hotel, and golf interests. Donald Trump Jr. does nothing but spend his days tweeting heinous, ugly shit about people. He is not qualified for anything. He is here to make his father gain more wealth. He's not here contributing to the human cause. He's not here doing anything for anybody but the Trump family. For Donald Trump to make disparaging comments like that, all I can tell you is this: he needs to shut the fuck up. In fact, let me just say this. I see nothing coming out of the GOP or the right wing that's useful for anybody. All they do is spend their time tweeting nasty, onerous, ugly shit. That is their reason for being. You know, it wasn't bad enough that Donald Trump was out there disparaging women in general, because in order to get promoted to anything, you have to be a militant woman, or, you can simply become something because you are a woman, as if people hand us shit because that's what we are. But he had to get that transgender dig in, and that's what really set me off. Rachel Levine is qualified for what Joe Biden nominated her for. And Rachel Levine is more than qualified to be an admiral. And it isn't bad enough that they're rolling back women's rights here and sending us back to the Stone Age. That's not bad enough. We have to continually be insulted by right-wing men who seem to be threatened by women. And you know what? If that's the case, boys, you got no balls. I'll talk to you all later.